Hey guys, this is Deepak and welcome to Tech Particle channel. This is the ninth video of the tutorial series Basics of C++. In this video, we'll mainly deal with the topic conditional statements if else, if, else if, else condition. We will start with the first conditional statement with if else condition. We will write a simple program to check whether a number is positive or not. For that, I have opened my TF C++ IDE to write a program. Hash include IO stream using namespace std. I will now make a variable int n. I will take the value n from the user, and now I will check if n is greater than 0, it means the number is positive, so I'll write it is a positive number. Else I will say the number is negative number. I will compile this and check whether it is giving any error. There is no errors and there is 0 errors and 0 warning. Now I will just run it, and now it is asking me enter any arbitrary number. I will write 6, and since 6 is a positive number, it is giving it is a positive number. Let's say now this time I will write a negative number, and it should say a negative number. Hence it is saying negative number, so our program is correct to distinguish between a positive and negative number. This was a typical example of normal if-else condition. Now we will see a simple program to apply if, else if and else condition. Here we have taken an example. If the marks of the candidate is greater than 60, then greater than or equal to 60, then he will be passed. If the marks of the candidate is greater than or equal to 40 but less than 60, then he will be failed, and below 40 is shamed. So we will write hash include IO stream using namespace std int min, and now I will take a user input, the marks obtained. I make a variable integer type marks, and now we are just displaying the message that enter the marks obtained by the candidate, and now taking marks as input. Here comes the if condition. If marks is greater than or equal to 60, then we will just print that he is passed. Let's say if the marks is greater than 40, then it will print it is failed. Otherwise we will print shamed. In else if conditions, here we need not to check about whether marks greater than 60, because it will come in this sequential manner. Because for example, let's say the marks of 10 is 50, so this if condition, if 50 is greater than 60, this is false, so this statement is not being executed. And since here 50 is greater than 40, so it is true, then it will be executed, failed. And now let's take example as marks is equal to 20. So if the marks is equal to 20, so it will not be executed. Neither if condition or else if condition will be executed. Then this condition of shamed will be executed. Now we will just compile it and see whether there is any error or warning. So there is no error and no warning, so I will run it. See, it is asking to enter the marks obtained by the candidate. Say we score 65 marks. So it should say passed because 65 is greater than 60. Now let's execute it once again and see if marks obtained is 55. So it should tell it is failed. It is telling failed because 55 is between 40 and 60, and below 40 it should say shamed. So let's 33, it have printed shamed. So this was a typical example for if else if and else condition. There is another method called conditional operator to choose conditional statement. Like, and the syntax is as here, this one, and this is the syntax. We are having a condition, means expression will be given in this condition, and after there is a question mark, and after that question mark the first expression will be corresponding to the condition value of true. If the condition that is written in this conditional statement, if it is true, then the first statement true case expression will be executed, and if it is false, this condition will be false, then this false case expression will be executed. Let's see with the program. If we enter the marks, if the marks obtained by the candidate is greater than 60, then he will be passed, and if it is less than 60, then he will be failed. So we will write if the marks is greater than or equal to 60. So then let me see out. So see out marks is greater than 60. So see out what passed. If this expression will be true, then passed will be output. Otherwise, it will output a failed statement. Let's see what it will print. So let me just compile and run it. Compile. It is showing no error and no warning. So I'll just run it. It is asking me to enter the marks obtained by the candidate. So I will write 55. So it should say failed. So now I will just compile and see whether it is giving any error or warning. No error and no warning. So I will run it and say, and look, this is asking to enter any enter marks obtained by the candidate. So I will write 55 and see 55 is less than 60, so it failed. Hence our program is correct. So this was about if else and if else if and else condition. After that we will see switch cases in the next video. Now you have to write a program to tell whether a person is happy or not by observing the data. Say if the age of the person is greater than 18 and his monthly salary is greater than 1 lakh or equal to 1 lakh, so he would be happy. Similarly, if the person of the age is greater than 18 but the salary is in between 50,000 to 1 lakh, then he may be feel satisfied, so we have to output satisfactory. And third case is if the age of the person is greater than 18 and the salary of the person is less than 50,000, so he may feel that he is poor, so you have to write poor. And if the age of the person is less than 18, so you have to just write he is a minor, so print minor. So you have to write a C++ program to output these states by observing these conditions. If you face any problem, you can comment in the comment section. Thank you.